Cam Ward vs. Shedeur Sanders. Insider shares NFL Combine takeaways for the number 1 draft pick. The NFL Scouting Combine wrapped up on Sunday afternoon. With the league's biggest offseason event in the rearview mirror, we've received clarification on some of the 2025 NFL Draft's biggest storylines. Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward stood just one podium apart on Friday, each vying to be the first quarterback chosen in this year's NFL Draft. Sanders made his entrance adorned with a flashy necklace and exuded a level of confidence that he always has. In contrast, Ward presented a more grounded narrative, recounting his 6-year journey from being an overlooked high school player in Texas to becoming a Heisman Trophy finalist and a potential top pick in April. Regardless of where on the draft board they might end up, Ward anticipates he and Sanders will both have success at the next level. "I think we'll both end up being one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I just think that the work me and him are willing to put in, it's gonna end up paying off for us in the long run," Ward said at the NFL Scouting Combine. Ward has been trending away from the rest of the signal callers in this draft for months. According to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, if a QB goes number 1, it would be him. Ward, based on the evaluators, and most of the people I've spoken with here, Cam Ward is believed to be the top overall quarterback. His interviews were really good. He has kind of got that swag, could be more consistent, but has a lot of good stuff on tape. Cam Ward likely will be the top quarterback, the analyst explained. So, overall, this isn't much of a shock. What is surprising, though, is Shedeur Sanders' stock apparently slipping. Rumors have recently emerged about Sanders no longer being a top 10 pick. But Rappaport suggested a dire thought, that he won't even be the second quarterback off the draft board after Ward. It gets a little interesting. We went into this process sort of thinking Shedeur Sanders would be the number 2 QB. Not so sure now. Jackson Dart had a really nice combine. Quinn Ewers had a really nice combine. A couple other guys at least made a push to be in the conversation. But it is open behind Cam Ward. Fans and analysts will likely learn more information after both QB's pro days, as both have opted out of the combine. Colorado's event is where Sanders intends on making his mark. If Rappaport is correct, his performance will carry more weight than anyone would have initially imagined. In the meantime, Cam Ward being the top quarterback in this draft class is the current prevailing thought around the league. However, ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr. has never been a subscriber to such things. Mel Kiper Jr. hypes up Shedeur Sanders. Yes, Kiper has Ward, number 2 overall, going before Shedeur Sanders, number 7 overall, in his mock draft 2.0. However, he actually has Sanders, number 5 overall, ahead of Ward, number 6 overall, in his prospect rankings. He understands why NFL teams are more infatuated with Ward, who has exceptional traits. But he thinks people dismissing Sanders because he plays in a throwback fashion are foolish. Saying that he is a big Shedeur guy, Kiper explained why the younger Sanders shouldn't be written off. If you get a rock-solid offensive line in front of Shedeur Sanders, he will surgically pick you apart. He will go about his business like the old-school traditional quarterbacks did. Joe Burrow's doing it now. Tom Brady did it at 44 years old. This notion that you can't be traditional old school and win in the NFL at quarterback is garbage to me. He said on First Take, Ward is viewed as the higher ceiling prospect. Sanders is recognized as a higher floor prospect. Which of them do you prefer? Likely comes down to your penchant for risk. But which one of them the teams will prefer will only be revealed on April 24th.